Hello to my loved ones. This is a new episode of From My Heart to Yours, and I'm going to get right into today's topic. Today's topic is Don't Take It Back. And I really wasn't planning on doing a live stream or nothing, but it was just in my spirit. And you guys know that I do videos and content in my spirit. And I feel that there is somebody who needs to hear this message. So I'm just going to go straight to the point. Don't take them back. And it can apply to any and all relationships, whether it's your your siblings, other relatives, or it could be friendships or whoever it is. Don't take people back that have no problem discarding you, ignoring you, and using you. This is a message that so many people, they most definitely, hold on. This is a message that people most definitely need to hear. They need to hear this message that you need to know your worth and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid and don't be scared to be yourself. Don't be afraid to speak up and to advocate for yourself because if you don't know your worth, nobody else will. So, hold on a second, guys. It really took me a long time in my life to get to that space of knowing my worth enough to say I don't have to settle. It took me a long time to get to this space of feeling that I didn't have to settle. I don't have to settle for people to be my friend. I don't have to settle for a romantic relationship. I don't have to settle for whoever people are in my life. And when people have no problem discarding you, when people have no problem using you, ghosting you, treating you poorly, and then they want to leave, don't take them back. Let them stay out of there. Because if you have been a good friend, if you've been a good partner, if you've been just a good human being, they're going to realize how much they lost. And now it's their loss. And you've moved on and you've grown. And that's one of the best things that has ever happened to me when people have left my life. Yeah, I'm not going to even lie and say it didn't hurt. I wasn't sad. I didn't feel abandoned and used because that is how you feel. But at the end of it, you learn something from it. You learn that you deserve more than you settle for. You found out that you were stronger and that you really didn't need them. You thought you needed their friendship. You thought you needed to be in that romantic relationship. You thought you needed your relatives. You thought you needed whoever was in your life, but you don't. We are so much stronger than we think. We're stronger than we know. We're stronger than we believe. But you are the one that has to realize that. And don't take them back. Even with all the sad stories, the sob stories, all the excuses that they make, and they will make excuses. Actually, they will turn it back around and say, it was your fault. If you didn't have such high standards, if you didn't catch me, right? And there's a lot of gaslighting. There's a lot of manipulation that will happen in order to try to get you back because what they want the power, they want the control over you, they want to be able to have access to know your business, to get money from you or whatever it is, right? That's what they want. Hey, Sirius, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being a member for 23 months. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Um, and it took me such a long time in my life to finally come to that space, that realization that I didn't need them. You know how empowering that is? You know how good you feel when you realize that them, They needed you. And maybe before you knew your worth, maybe before you got strong enough where you were setting boundaries, before you may have felt like you needed these people, you needed your relatives, you needed that romantic relationship, you needed these people that you've known, and you don't. And you didn't, you never did. So get strong. You know that I'm very big on positive affirmations and speaking over your life and saying those things. I know my worth. And when you start treating yourself that you're a worthy individual, it will align. The right people will come into your life. And guess what? The wrong people will drop off. See, before, hi, how are you? Hi, Aracel. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you, Sirius, for the jewels. I really appreciate it. It took such a long time for me to get to that space of believing and being confident enough to know that the right people, the right people will be around and the wrong people will leave. The wrong people will use you. The right people will love you. The right people will support you. The toxic people, the manipulative people, all you ever do is chase after them, right? It's about helping them, supporting them, fixing their situation. And if all you are ever doing is helping and supporting and fixing them, when do you ever help, fix, and support yourself? See, I wish that there was more in the community. I wish more parents and aunties and uncles and grandparents and friends, people had enough courage, just like I am, to speak up and to say this. I thought I deserved, I didn't think I deserved it. So I want to speak to anybody who feels that you don't deserve better, that you're not going to get a better romantic relationship. You will. That you won't get better friendships, because you will. When you level up, when you set higher boundaries, expectations, when you love yourself, when you are taking good care of yourself, you don't allow the breadcrumbing, the manipulation, the toxicity, people running over you. You are not a doormat. See, that's something that you first have to learn before you will be strong enough to close the door. You will be strong enough to close off access to you. Everybody doesn't get a full access pass to you. People shouldn't just be at any time calling you and saying, I need, I need, I need. No. Stop letting people treat, stop letting people disrespect you, and especially in romantic relationship. This is something that so many people just don't get it. They don't get it, and they don't understand that how you start a relationship is usually how the relationship continues. So if you started off a relationship in a toxic, that it was built on lies, manipulation, backstabbing, like you weren't getting supported, you were the one putting forth all the effort, you were the planner, you were the one doing everything, you were giving money, you were doing everything, and they weren't giving anything. It was never good from the start. See, it takes courage to speak up and say that person's not good for me. And it doesn't mean that they're not a good person. They just may not be the right person for you. Part of not taking foolishness and drama and negativity is realizing what you want, what you deserve, and not settling for anything less than that. Yeah, that part, serious, that part right there. So, yeah, stop giving full access to halfway people, because that's what they want. They only want to give you little breadcrumbs. They want to breadcrumb you. They want to walk over you. And when they finally realize that they're going to lose you, that's when they're apologetic. That's when they're going to change. That's when the excuses will come. Yeah. and then you move on, because I had to learn that when I let people go, I was giving myself the permission to get the things that I deserve. So if you keep holding on to these partial or settling relationships, or people who aren't supportive of you, if you keep allowing people to give you less, that is all that you will ever receive. When I started to raise my standard and say, this is what I am going to get. And if I can't get this or more, I don't want it. And that applies to all relationships, romantic relationships, friendships, any person. They should treat you with kindness, respect. They should be supportive. They should allow you to have differing opinions without putting you down, making you feel like you're less than, because you're not. You are not less than. You are worthy and more than enough. So when you know that, you don't have to settle. People have to get in line to have access to you, not the other way around. So let's not beg people. Stop begging people to change. Stop telling them the things that they can't do. Some people, that's not in them. They don't know, they haven't got to the space of accountability and maturity and healing, self-respect. They cannot respect you if they don't respect themselves. Trying to take back a person that is just a breadcrumb person, a person that is a toxic person, a user. Staying with a dysfunctional person, you know what that does? That makes you dysfunctional. So, like I said, I told you guys I was only going to be on here for 10 minutes, and I'm trying to keep my word. Give you guys just enough information, just enough support. And this is from my heart to yours. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and I will see you guys back on the next From My Heart to Yours episode, which will be, I believe it's going to be, I'm going to do an episode this coming Sunday. Yeah, because I'm catching up, because last week I wasn't able to do them because I was sick. So I will see you guys back on Sunday for a new episode. I hope this was beneficial to you. And you know what I say over here on Love Marlene 411, when you love yourself, you can love others in a healthy way. Nothing but blessings to every single one of you. Peace, guys.
With a heavy heart and nothing left to say, battling shadows, walking in the rhythm of the life I didn't choose. From the silent cries and the darkest nights to the moments I almost gave up the fight, I was lost in the echoes of a hollow sound, searching for a solid piece of ground. But I'm Love Marlene 411, and I'm standing tall. I'm living proof that you can survive of my soul. I'm taking back the pieces, making them whole. It's a journey of healing, a path to the light. We're breaking every curse and winning the fight. From my heart to yours, let the healing start. We're making peace with the past and broken parts. It's more than just a story. It's a brand new lens, seeing where the trauma stops and where the light begins. Breaking generational chains, link by link, learning how to feel, learning how to think, guarding my spirit, my mind and my peace, watching the anxiety and the tension release. I found a self-love that was always meant to be a gift from God, now living in me. No more worthlessness, no more shame. I'm calling out the joy, and I'm calling it by name. I am conscious of the seeds we sow. Watch how the garden starts to grow. But I'm Love Marlene 411, and I'm standing tall. I'm living proof that you can survive it all. From the 411 to the
see you guys on a new episode of From My Heart to Yours on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.